Imagine your city has just been bombed. Buildings are reduced to rubble. Smoke fills the air. And yet, a milkman walks calmly through the wreckage, delivering bottles like it's any other day. This photo isn't just powerful, it's a symbol of human defiance. On October 9th, 1940, photographer Fred Morley captured one of the most iconic images of World War II. Amidst the ruins of Holborn, London, a milkman is seen stepping over debris with bottles in hand. But here's the twist. This moment was staged. With wartime censorship suppressing images of destruction, Morley wanted to show something else: resilience. The milkman was actually his assistant. The goal? To lift British morale by portraying the idea that no matter how bad it gets, life goes on. This image came to symbolize the famous Blitz spirit, a term now used to describe the British people's stoic courage and resolve during the bombings. It's not just a photo, it's propaganda with purpose. Imagine a photograph so powerful that it halted a war, yet its subject remained unknown for decades. This isn't just a picture, it's a haunting symbol of conflict and resilience. In 1985, National Geographic published a cover photo titled Afghan Girl, a striking image of a refugee with piercing green eyes, taken in a camp in Pakistan. Captured by Steve McCurry during the Soviet-Afghan War, it became a global symbol of refugee suffering. Her identity, a mystery for 17 years. In 2002, she was identified as Sharbat Gula. Her face reminded the world of the cost of war and the dignity of survival. This photograph didn't just capture a face, it captured a struggle, a nation, and a generation. It's a testament to how one image can change how the world sees an entire people. Imagine this. It's 1966. Outside Rio de Janeiro, two men are found dead. They're wearing suits, waterproof coats, and lead eye masks. Beside them, a notebook filled with cryptic instructions. This is the beginning of one of history's strangest mysteries. On August 20th, 1966, a boy flying a kite on Morro de Vintém Hill near Niterói, Brazil, discovered the bodies of two men. Authorities found them dressed in suits, raincoats, and unusual lead masks covering their eyes. Nearby lay a bottle of water, 2 wet towels, and a notebook with instructions written in Portuguese. Be at the agreed place at 4:30. Swallow capsules. After effect, protect metals. The men were identified as electronic technicians, Manuel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel José Viana. Autopsies could not determine a cause of death. There were no signs of trauma, no drugs found, no evidence of foul play. To this day, the mystery remains unsolved. The lead mask deaths remain one of the most unsettling cold cases in history. Was it a ritual? An experiment gone wrong? A secret society? No one knows. But the photo and the mystery continue to haunt investigators and conspiracy theorists to this day. Picture this. A London surgeon on a fishing trip claims to capture a prehistoric creature gliding beneath the waters of Loch Ness. Overnight, the world believed he'd uncovered a monster. In April 1934, Dr. Robert Kenneth Wilson snapped what became known as the surgeon's photograph. A hump and slender neck rising from Loch Ness. He sold it to the Daily Mail for £100, and it appeared on April 21st, 1934, igniting global fascination. With Nessie decades later, evidence revealed an elaborate hoax. Big game hunter Marmaduke Wetherell plotted the scheme. Artist Christian Sperling and insurance man Maurice Chambers built a toy submarine, topped with a sculpted head and neck, then passed the negative to Wilson. Skeptics grew silent until 1994, when researcher Alistair Boyd publicly confirmed the deception. This image shows how a single photo can capture global imagination and how easily media can shape public belief. Even as an admitted hoax, it endures as one of history's most famous legends. Imagine you're looking at a simple snapshot of children by a stream, and tiny, delicate fairies flit around them. For decades, the world believed it was proof of real magic. In 1917, cousins Elsie Wright, 16, and Frances Griffiths, 9, in Cottingley, England, produced 5 photographs showing what looked like fairies dancing among them. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle published 2 of these in the December 1920 issue of the Strand magazine, declaring them clear evidence of the supernatural. Photo experts of the time authenticated the images as genuine, sparking a global sensation. In the early 1980s, Elsie and Frances admitted the first 4 photos were faked using cardboard cutouts from a popular children's book, though Frances maintained the 5th was real. Despite the revelation, the Cottingley fairies remain cultural icons, and the originals are preserved at the National Science and Media Museum in Bradford. The Cottingley fairies hoax illustrates how our yearning for wonder can overwhelm skepticism, and how endorsements by authority figures like Conan Doyle can shape collective belief. It remains a timeless cautionary tale about the power of images. Imagine you're photographing an empty country house, and when the film is developed, a ghostly woman drifts down the grand staircase. This isn't fiction. It's one of the most famous paranormal photos ever taken. In September 1936, Captain Hubert C. Provand and his assistant Indra Shearer were shooting images of Rainham Hall in Norfolk for Country Life magazine. After setting up a second shot of the main staircase, Shearer claimed he saw a misty form materialize into a woman wearing a brown brocade dress. Provand snapped the photo seconds later, and when the negative was developed, the brown lady was revealed. Published on Boxing Day 1936, the image overnight became a global sensation among ghost hunters and the curious. Paranormal investigators at the Society for Psychical Research declared the negative was untouched, cementing its status as a genuine haunting, and it remains one of the world's most famous ghost photographs. This photograph shows how a single unexplained image can ignite worldwide fascination, blurring the line between belief and skepticism. Whether you see a spirit or a clever trick, the brown lady continues to captivate imaginations nearly a century later.